Welcome back, children. Let us now solve the worksheet number 1 from laws of motion. So here we begin with the first question. If A and B are two objects with masses 10 kg and 50 kg respectively, then which has more inertia? Children, as we know that mass is a measure of inertia, so which implies that larger the mass, larger will be inertia. Lesser the mass, lesser will be its inertia. So, mass is the measure of inertia. Here, masses of two different objects are given and you are asked to compare the inertias of the two bodies. Very clearly, we observe that mass of the body A is given as 10 kg, whereas the mass of body B is given as 50 kg. Whose mass is larger, children? Very clearly we know that mass of B is greater than mass of A. As mass directly indicates the measure of inertia, so this implies that inertia of A is greater than inertia of B. I hope the concept is clear, children. Inertia of B is greater than inertia of A. So, B has more inertia as compared to inertia of A. So, B has more inertia than A. So, option B must be true. Option 2 must be true. So, let us move to the next question. Second one. If no force acts on a body, suppose if you are given a body and no force is acting on the body, the application of force is 0. Does the body move? The rest body will be in its rest condition. And suppose the body is in motion. Suppose if the body is moving with some uniform velocity and when no external force is applied on it, the body continues to move with that uniform velocity. Okay. So, if no force is applied on the rest body will be at rest condition and the moving body will be in the moving condition. So, what happens? Let us check it out. Second one. Question. If no force acts on a body, will it get displaced? No, the rest body will not get displaced. So, it can displace only when force is applied. No force is applied, body does not get displaced. Move with increasing speed. How is it possible? When force is applied, the speed may increase. When no force is applied, speed is also 0, rest condition. Move with decreasing speed. Either to decrease or increase the speed, we have to apply the force. So, it won't get displaced. It won't get, the speed will not increase nor decrease. What about the fourth option? Either remains at rest or move in a straight line. Yes, of course, the rest body will be at rest condition until and unless an external force is applied. The moving body will be in moving condition until and unless an external force is applied. So, if no external force is applied, the body either be at rest condition or moving with some velocity, uniform velocity in a straight line. So, the correct option must be option 4, children. So, let us now move to the next question, third one. Two bodies, how many bodies? Two bodies A and B of same masses are moving with velocities V and 2V respectively. So, what are the velocities given? First body velocity is V, second body velocity is 2V. Then the ratio of the inertia is. So, earlier we have discussed that mass is the measure of inertia. Larger the mass, larger will be inertia. Lesser the mass, lesser will be inertia. But in the given question, it was given that the masses of two bodies are equal. Okay. So, mass of body A is equals to mass of body B. Okay, you are asked to find out the inertia. Then what about inertia, children? Inertia of A must be equals to inertia of B. If both inertias are equal, if this is 3, that is also 3. If this is 10, that is also 10. X means X. So, same values. If you take the ratios of this, then this implies that inertia of A to that of inertia of B. How much is that? 1 by 1. 1 is to 1. Is that equals to 1? Okay, bring it here, you'll be getting 1. So 1 can be written as 1 by 1. Therefore, the ratio of their inertias will be 1:1. Okay, so now moving with the next question. Fourth one, which of the following has the largest inertia? The same condition, mass gives the measure of inertia. Larger the mass, larger will be inertia. Mass, you have to compare whose mass is comparatively more. Okay, a body having larger mass possesses larger inertia. A pin, you know pin, how much mass it may consider. A pin has a negligible mass. Okay, whereas a pen, some amount of mass a pen may possess. Pin very light. Okay, so clearly mass of pin is less as compared to mass of pen. What about your physics book? Of course, the mass of physics book is more as compared to mass of pen. Your loaded school bag, the school bag may consist large number of objects, elements, okay. So, your lunch box, your books, notebooks, textbooks and other materials, pen, pencil, many things. So, your loaded school bag has larger mass as compared to all the above. So, whose mass is more, children, as compared? The loaded school bag has the larger mass. So, definitely the loaded school bag must be having a larger inertia. So, which of the following has the largest inertia? Larger the mass, larger the inertia. Therefore, the fourth option is true, your loaded school bags. So, now moving with the next question, question number 5, children. Inertia is that property of a body by virtue of which the body is. What is inertia? Inertia are categorized into 3 types: inertia of rest, inertia of motion and inertia of direction. Okay, so here inertia is a property of a body by virtue of which the body is unable to change by itself its state of rest. Of course, okay, a body, inertia means tendency of a body to be in its position. So, inability of a body to change its state of rest, state of motion, state of direction. So, unable to change its state of rest, unable to change its state of uniform motion, unable to change its state of direction of motion. All the above 3 are true. Hence, the correct option among them are fourth option. All the above are true. So, now moving ahead with the 6th question. An athlete runs some distance before taking a long jump. What happens? An athlete runs some distance before taking a long jump. Because, what is the reason for that? Is it because it helps him to gain energy, it helps him to apply large force, or it gives himself large amount of inertia? None of the above. So, what exactly is that? Not regarding the energy or force, it's all about the inertia. Okay, so it gives himself a large amount of inertia so that he can jump for a larger distance. Okay, so whenever he takes long jump, more inertia means larger distance he can able to jump. So, moving ahead with the next question, children, that is 7th question. A rider on a horse back falls forward. Where is he? A rider who is sitting on the backside of horse falls forward. When does it happen? Whenever the horse stops suddenly. When the horse suddenly stops. This is due to. So, the horse is moving on. The horse is running. So, the person who is sitting at the back of the horse is also traveling all along with this horse. So, whenever the horse suddenly stops, this person has a tendency to move forward. But when it stops, what happens? He falls forward. So, that is what is given. So, a rider on a horseback falls forward when the horse suddenly stops. So, this is due to the, who will fall forward? The person. the rider will fall forward. So due to the inertia of the rider, he falls forward. So the correct option is not regarding the inertia of horse. The person, the rider will fall forward because of the inertia of the rider. So inertia of rider, not regarding the large weight or losing balance. I hope the concepts are clear, children. Okay. So well, now let us move to the next question. 8th one. A passenger sitting in a bus gets backward jerk. So where is this person? Passenger is sitting in the bus. So what they were saying is he gets a backward. When does a person get a backward jerk? Whenever the bus starts suddenly. Let us see what happens. Bus gets a backward jerk when the bus starts suddenly due to the inertia of earlier. The bus was at rest, so hence the passenger was also at rest. So the passenger has gained the ability, that inertia of rest, his tendency to be at the rest position. So now the bus started, he hasn't made up his mind. So he habituated the tendency to be at rest condition. So because of inertia at rest, even though the bus moves forward, he hasn't yet prepared to move forward. The reason why he falls backward due to inertia of rest. So where is the correct option? Option 1 must be true. Okay, children. So this is all about your worksheet number 1. Okay. With this, we have concluded the worksheet number 1A of laws of motion. Next, let us move to the next worksheet.